Hey everyone, this is Samlock24, and today they've actually reset the rank, so everybody got one, not completely reset, but everybody got dropped down to a lower tier. And I finally decided to just go ahead and do the plant deck because I've been waiting over 2 weeks for the princess plants for the card trader to have them. And unfortunately for me, he hasn't had any of the latest plant things, so I decided to go ahead and do the plant deck with what I have, and then do some suggestions on what you could add and what you can do different. So let me go ahead and show you the deck. So first of all, it's Marina, Princess of Sunflowers, and ultimately you want to run two, and then one of Talia, Princess of the Cherry Blossoms. So run two of these and one of these. Then I'm playing two Botanical Grows. Now I was running three to begin with, but it seems that Botanical Grow misses timing a lot. If you enemy controller, if you basically do anything, it'll miss timing. So I'm only running two for that reason. Then three Rose Lovers, and this is the main card of the deck, and it allows you to special summon your princesses super easy. Three Naturia Pineapples, and Naturia Pineapples is actually really good in this deck. You can go ahead and tribute it off like several times in one standby phase to go ahead and either draw cards or enemy, well, not draw cards, but you can tribute it with enemy controller several times, and then after your standby phase passes, you can go ahead and tribute it off for your Fragrant Storm. So three Naturia Pineapples, one Jerry Beansman, and the only reason I'm running Jerry Beansman is because you can search it with Botanical Grow, and it's a 1750 beat stick, so it's good. Two Tribute to the Doomed. With this card, you can go ahead and send your Rose Lover to the graveyard, and then you can activate the effect in the graveyard, and then you destroy a monster and then summon a princess, which is really powerful, and can actually do some OTKs every now and then. Then three enemy controllers. This card is just super good. I think it needs to be restricted to two in Duel Links. It's just way too good to not run in threes. It gives you games left and right, and even it gives you games that you shouldn't be winning, in my opinion. But since it is legal at three, so I'm gonna go ahead and be running three of it. And most of the time I always run three of it, and then three Fragrant Storm. Alright, so the deck is actually super good, and it's you should be able to climb the competitive ladder super easy. Maybe you might be able to get I think around Platinum 3 or 4 with this deck, maybe even higher. But let me go ahead and show you some replays. And I think the biggest drawback that the deck has is that it doesn't have an out to a Silent Magician level 8. It does have an out to Horus level 8 because what is it? This guy can become 3000, and then if you summon another plant, it'll get over the Horus. But if you play against a Silent Magician level 8 and they manage to get their Silent Magician level 8 really early, most of the time you're gonna lose. But I think that's the only drawback that it has. It can compete against Red Eyes, and it just completely destroys the Red Eyes duelist. Because if you summon one of the princesses, they're done. There's literally nothing they can do after you summon one of the princesses. The only thing, or their only out, is like enemy controllers. But I'm seeing that a lot of players aren't running enemy controllers that much anymore, and I think that has to do with either Horus being out or the Silent Magician level 8 being out. But I don't see I'm not seeing a lot of enemy controllers now, and I think that's a detriment to the Red Eyes deck that they're not running enemy controllers, because the enemy controller is an out to a lot of things. And like I said, if you're playing against a Red Eyes, you're going to completely destroy it. Another thing, if you play against a Naturia, it is basically a free win. Because what you can do against Naturias is this card, Fragrant Storm. Let me read what it does. What you can do is you target one plant type monster on the field. It doesn't have to be your plant type. It can be any plant type. And all the Naturia cards are most of them are all plant except for the Stag Beetle. So you can actually destroy one of their plants and activate Fragrant Storm to where you get to draw a card, and then if you get a plant type, you go ahead and draw another one. So it's a free win if you play against Naturias, and so I do highly suggest that you do play this deck to go ahead and climb up the ladder. Let me go ahead and show you some of the replays. Now, I think in one or two of the replays, I am playing with with what was it? With the three botanical growers, which later I decided to go ahead and drop it down to 2 because, like, again, it's missing timing way too much. I misses timing with Fragrant Storm. I misses timing with Enemy Controller. It's not as good as you'd think in this particular deck, because you want to go ahead and use Enemy Controller to tribute it. Go ahead and activate the effect, but unfortunately you can't. Alright, so I do go ahead and restart because I didn't get a Lover and I didn't get a Botanical Girl. And I always want to start out with either of those cards. I do get a Pineapple, so I can go ahead and just set an end, draw, and then I set the Rose Lover because she's not doing anything. And she's using a weird Spellcaster deck. Well, it's a Magical Marionette deck. And I just continue to set. Now Legion summons a Magical Marionette. He goes again and destroys the Lover and the Pineapple. Pineapple activates. I can go ahead and get it. And this standby phase was super crazy. Right, the enemy controller the Marionette. I get it back. Pineapple comes back because it's still a standby phase. The enemy controls his Legion or Legionnaire. Yeah, his Legion. He takes back the Marionette. Activates the Legion's effect. I go ahead and chain the enemy controller again for the Pineapple. Take the Marionette again. He goes ahead and gets another Spellcaster. My Naturia Pineapple could still come back, but I choose not to bring it back because I won't have space for the Princess. And then I go ahead and Princess, activate effect, and then attack for game. I think that was that was the longest standby phase I've ever had in dueling so far. And when we were actually playing it was way longer than that. And these games, I think these were still in Platinum, I think. Because shortly after I finished, finished playing rank, the whole thing got reset. And they added a couple of cards that could be interesting, and I'll see but we'll talk about them at the end of this. And I used to do it to where I just started talking about the new cards and all the new updates at the beginning, but a lot of you don't like that. You want me to go ahead and get straight to the point, and so that's kind of changed. I kind of changed the format a little bit. Alright, store my Botanical Girl. That's fine. I can go ahead and get a Rose Lover, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that damage. That's fine. Alright, tribute to the Doom, send the Rose Lover to destroy the insect to level 5. Activate Rose Lover effect, get the Princess, get the Botanical Girl. And here, that was strategic, and you probably knew he had a Mirror Well. But since my Botanical Girl dies, I can go ahead and activate Botanical Girl's effect, and then the Princess effect kicks in. I can go ahead and destroy his insect. And since I use Rose Lover for the Princess, she's not affected by the Mirror Well. I can go ahead and attack for massive damage. Right here, I can go ahead and Fragrant Storm the Rose Lover to draw a card. I can go ahead and draw an additional card because I drew a plant. Go ahead and activate this guy's the Princess's effect again to destroy a card, and then bring out another Princess. So the deck overall, it's really, really good. I'm enjoying it. I think way too much, or more than I should be enjoying the deck. All right, so the next one, and there's a lot of Seto-Kaiba, so there was in Platinum. And I think this one's a Naturia. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see if this is the Naturia deck. Alright, restart. Here, I wanted to get a Rose Lover, or start off with a Rose Lover, and then I ended up getting a decent hand actually. Oh yeah, so he gets Pumpkin activates, gets a Beetle. So I am going to take some damage, which is fine. I decided not to trigger the enemy controller. Okay, now I can go ahead and draw. And I summon the Rose Lover, activate Fragrant Storm, get rid of his Pumpkin. And I can go ahead and Surge, go ahead and enemy controller, get his Beetle, activate Rose Lover's effect, get a Princess. I can go ahead and attack for 11, and then Princess isn't affected by trap cards, so I can go ahead and attack for 28. And here he's left at 100 life points. He Marins, which is fine, I guess, and then he surrenders. But with the deck, you can get a lot of really quick victories. Alright. That was the second die. I think this is a red ice. It's either a red ice or a Phoenix. And I've played both and I completely destroyed both of them. Hopefully I recorded the Phoenix, and hopefully it didn't like get deleted by me recording something else. I go ahead and set the Botanical Grove. Well, this isn't the red ice. I think the Phoenix and the red ice might have gotten deleted. Hopefully not. I don't know. Alright, let's see. I attack Botanical Grove. I'll go ahead and take 2,000 damage. That's fine. I can go ahead and get a Jerry Beans Man. I did get an enemy controller, so that basically won me the game, kinda. Tribute the Rose Lover, get the 2,000. The reason I got the 2,000 is because I want to get rid of that guy, so he doesn't special summon anything during his turn, and he doesn't get any free pluses or anything like that. So I can go ahead and attack, and then attack again. Alright, so either the red ice or the Phoenix replay got deleted. Hopefully I kept the red ice. I don't remember who the players were that were running those decks. I thought it was a Joey Wheeler, but I guess not. Alright, this guy's black, he says. Let's see what it is. Is it red ice or Phoenix? Or it might not be anything. I don't know. Alright, restart. No, I accidentally saved 2 additional replays, and the red ice and the Phoenix got deleted. Alright, so I'm taking 1,800 damage, I guess. I mean, it is what it is now. But the deck can compete with both of the decks. The Phoenix is a little bit harder because they do run enemy controller and super rush, but overall the deck's still good against it. And here my Jerry Beansman didn't get destroyed because I have the Talaya, and then he surrendered because he really couldn't do anything after that. Alright, that's unfortunate that the other replays got deleted, but anyways, the deck's super consistent. Let me go ahead and get into the new cards they added to the ranked duels. Alright, so there's going to be a KC Cup coming up in November, and then they added Solemn Scolding. Scolding, I think, could have some sort of effect in the meta. I don't know, the fact that it's 3,000, and if it was 2,000, I think it would have been way better. But the fact that it's 3,000, I don't know. I think you might still see it every now and then, or some people might be trying to maybe do something with it. But I don't know. Just hold on getting it. Wait to see what other people do with it. I wouldn't get it myself for now. Or if maybe later if they increase our life points to 8,000, maybe it'll be a good idea to get it. Hallowed Life Barrier. I mean, I think that card would have been better if they released it way back when Parasite was a huge thing. Right now, I don't think it's really gonna do anything. Impenetrable Formation. There's not that many things that you want to protect in defense mode. Swift Birdman Joe. It's an overall. I think it's a decent card now. If you would have told me about it being released like a couple of months ago, it would have been really good. But we have like way more broken cards now. So overall, the Harpy Ladies and the deck, it's not really been played at all. Dark Droid, it's completely useless. Don't get it. Beast of Tower, I mean, if you didn't get a copy of it, which I'm pretty sure you did, you can go ahead and get another copy of it. But overall, it's a decent card, single tribute, with a better defense than Summon Skull, although it only has 24 attack. Alright, so that's it. Let me go ahead and show you the deck list once again. Again, you do need to, or ideally you want to run two of Marina and one of the Talaya. So go ahead and take a screenshot or do whatever it is you want to do with this. And I think that's going to be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you really enjoyed it, I would truly appreciate it if you guys subscribe. I'm trying to go ahead and hit 1,000 subscribers. And I guess I'll see you next time.